Hey there guys, Knux here. This time with something a little different to our usual Minecraft zombie videos. We're taking a tour around the actual server that we play on now. So this is exciting. It's the Chaoscraft server, and it's sort of not a replica, but it's similar to the Mindcrack server, because obviously people like me and my friends are probably never going to get on the Mindcrack server, so we sort of created our own kind of server where you have to travel far away from spawn and build your own base and that kind of thing. So this is my base. These are obviously Knux's floating islands. So yeah, we'll go take a quick look at these. This is the portal to the hub at the centre of the map, and this is quite a new map, so we haven't really finished anything. This is when I arrived at this area. I immediately saw all these broken down rocks and that sort of thing, and I wanted to put a tower on top of a mountain, and obviously my ideas were much more grander than this, but this kind of worked out, and this was just a temporary home until I sorted my areas down there out. And it's a bit disorientating walking around without any of the stuff on, so I'm just going to stick this back on. Now, when I got here, I obviously needed resources, so I dug out this mine, and it goes down quite the way. It doesn't go down to bedrock level at all though, unfortunately. There are mines that split off of it that have been pushed down to that level, and there are some corridors or pathways around here that I obviously need to light up a bit better. But yes, and we'll get off at this floor because you can still go down there a little bit longer, but this is the main mine. And this goes on for ages. You've all seen mines in Minecraft. I'm sure you play the game yourselves if you're watching this video. There's a log out elevator. The principle behind these is when you log out being stood in this block, the game doesn't like the idea that you're stuck in this block and will put you on the next available free block. So there's that, and I hope they never fix that because that's quite handy. But now, since I don't think I'll show the IP address, and I don't think it matters anyway because I'm going in through Hamachi. But yeah, I think we'll just climb the ladder for now, and I'll figure out all my IP sends at a later date. But yes. So this was the original tower, and this was our original mines, and this gave me lots of cobblestone and coal and that sort of thing. But unfortunately, because I was sort of digging into a mountain, as you can see here, the guy out with the golden diamond levels didn't really start. Like, I'm still yet to hit golden diamond going down. This used to be a storage room, so all around the corner here and all around the edges there were chests. There was a crafting bench here for that sort of thing. Now the crafting bench is in the middle of the room to make it a bit tidier. And all the floors used to be glass, and I'll explain why that one isn't in a minute. But obviously, furnace in and furnace out. This is just a temporary home. I don't really use this all this much. This is just for when people come over and they want to chill out. So yeah, this is my indoor farm of sorts. One of many that I set up just to keep me in food. Oh, well, luckily that didn't untill the land, which is nice. We'll put those seeds back. Yes. So this was one of my indoor farms. This all used to be, I think it was cobblestone floor or stone floor. Oh no, it was wooden floor, but the interior was glass. And this used to be a bedroom, so there'd be a bed there and a bed there, and this room would have been used for when my friends from other areas in the server came over, and they would come and visit me, and that's where they'd set their spawn. So this is the tree farm that I had set up, and it's got all the different types of trees. So obviously we've got the white and black tree, I can't remember what they're all called, and then we've got the dark brown, normal and jungle wood trees. So yeah, that's that. This way I'm pretty assured that I'm never going to run out of trees, because obviously when I cut one of these down I get at least one sapling that I can then put back in, and yes, so I'm very unlikely that I'm ever going to run out. And this building over here was an interesting one. It used to have a mob spawner on top of it that I'm still yet to sort of completely dismantle. But I think there's some logic where I've built it a bit too high. It should really be down low, somewhere that I'm constantly walking over the top of, or somewhere that I'm constantly near, not about here in the sky. And since I'm never above it, I wasn't sure that zombies were spawning, so I took that down and changed it, and you'll see in a few minutes hopefully why that was the case. That melon regrew right quick. So yeah, this is the sort of first building that I had up on this server as just a sort of temporary thing. There used to be a farm up on the front there and a farm over the back here for extra bits of wheat. There's my little animal farm down there that you can sort of see. So yes, this is going to lead out to another sort of platform like these all kind of do. So yeah, there's that. That's a quick drop. We'll come back to that in a second. I'm getting a little hungry. Where are them melons I just dug up? There they are. So yes, so this would have obviously been the mob trap, and again I don't know if putting glass here was a good or bad idea, because obviously for mobs to spawn they don't really like light. The only mobs that sort of spawn in light I think are slimes. But again, this is another one of those Knux v1 don't hold me to that thing. This used to be a whole circle, and it used to come up a little bit higher, but it just looks so samey and so ugly that I decided to half circle it and tear the other half of it down and just generally give it a bit of a revamp, because it didn't look good. So yeah, I still need to dismantle this, and I'm going to leave the rest of this room how it is. I need to dismantle this bit, but then the rest of this I'm going to finish off putting the design that I want in there. So there's that. To sleep and make it day, I'm going to have to go down to there, but we'll do that in a bit. So where we started off over there at the portal, there's a sort of bridge area that you walk along over there and come across here, and this takes you into this area. I'll just give you a quick example. You've probably all seen this sort of thing before though. There you go. So there's a bridgeway, a sort of lookout viewing platform, and then the bridge changes direction and comes into here. And here's one of my outdoor... This guy's been stuck in the water ever since I built him. There's another farm over here. I'm trying to not use torches so much, or glowstone, and this was an example of that. Lava wall, and that kind of did the trick. It looks kind of cool. But it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I wonder if we can help this guy out quickly. I just saw this on B00's last video when he's building his town, so we'll push him out of the water onto half slabs. And no! Okay, maybe if we put one there as well. Oh, where's he gone? Okay, that works. Suits me fine. We'll deal with him later. I didn't put this video on to show you villagers and iron golems getting stuck in water. So yes, originally this building was going to be my main house, my tower as it were, that went into the sky and connected to the rest of these. But since then 1.3 was announced. Well, 1.3 had been coming for ages, but we only recently just sort of discovered that how the villager mechanics work and that kind of thing. And you see B00, and I will link to B00's channel in the description. But you can sort of see that he's been preparing for 1.3 for a little while. And look, here are all my villagers. There's one in there. One in here. There's usually a couple in here. I think this is the nicest house. Nicest beachfront property we own. I don't think there's anyone. Oh, I don't know what the white ones are. I know that I've got a butcher somewhere. Yeah, I think he's a butcher because he's got like an apron on. But apart from that, I don't know who the others are. So yeah, there's that. So this is like my little village, and this odd-shaped structure will be explained in a moment. None of my houses look very good. They're all just temporary to sort of get the villagers spawning, and then I think that's the nicest one, followed maybe by that one, but again, could do with some work. But yeah, these are all temporary until I've got like a sort of explosion of villagers, and that way we'll be trading hardcore with them in 1.3. This this failed horribly into the ground and should never be spoken of again, and will be taken down immediately. I tried to make them a boathouse of kinds, but it looks more like a really damaged wooden submarine, I guess. So yeah, that doesn't work. Ignore this. This is evil. This is a little dock that I built, obviously to go with the boats, but that never happened. I will finish this. I think Peacemaker's got a better idea of how to do boats than I have, and when I take a tour over to his place, then I will definitely show you his boat. But that is an abomination of nature and should never be spoken of again. Yeah, I can see you. So yeah, and the annoying thing about this area is when the kids were growing up, they bounce around an awful lot, and as you can see, there's no 1 blocks around here apart from that glowstone, which should really be sunk into the floor. They are little critters, my friends. They are critters indeed. They run around the area and they get lost, and I think I lost a good 2 or 3 villagers before before they had the chance to grow up, so unfortunately they died. These are sort of replicas of supercells, I kind of guess, because they're just doors and doors and doors and doors, and they sometimes work, but really this doesn't. I don't think this counts as a proper village. I mean, sometimes they hang around in here, but I think since they've all discovered their houses over there, they don't come over here anymore. So this area can now be repurposed back into what it was, and it looks pretty shambolic at the minute. All cobblestone mess and that up there, but I will fix it, I promise. So after that, you come down here, and this is where my actual base starts to take shape. And again, obviously I need to fix all these walls, but we're getting there, And then this is my underground base, as it were. We can turn this off. Sonic 3 and Knuckles has been completed, so we'll take this sign and we'll go do something with that in a minute. So yeah, welcome to my base, and this is my zombie spawner. So obviously they spawn, get sent down here, and then we can watch them, or in theory we can watch them. I think I might have missed those ones. I think they went up there. Oh no, here they come, here they come, here they come. And theoretically, you can watch the zombies. I've moved across, sorry, I was checking my phone. There they go, there they go. And I will be right back, folks, after... Well, I'll just be right back, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back, sorry about that. Ooh, I didn't know this thing killed them, that's not good. The idea is that they come over here and yes, and then they get killed. But obviously you wait for that to fill up a bit more, and then you come over to this area and you take one of these healing potions, splash potion of healing, because I don't think damage potions hurt zombies, but if I just give you a quick demonstration of this healing potion. Ah, sucker! So yeah, that's that. I tried to build a house in here, so I've got a couple of friends who live here with me. Jenkins, Lazy and Lurch, and I think one of the golems is called Lazy and the other one's called Lurch, and this is Jenkins. And this guy, he's a pain in the arse. This is his house, and I don't think, because there's no sunroof or sunlight coming onto the roof, that he uses his house. Jenkins' super awesome party fun house of dreams, never bloody uses it. Useless man. So yeah, there's that. Another indoor farm. I don't know why this wheat's been picked up. And these areas lead onto other mines. And for now, until Jenkins starts using his house, these are going to be all sealed off. But you can see they go on for quite a way. So yeah, this is my Let's Play monument. As I've started doing Let's Plays, I'm now in the process of Well, I completed my Sonic 3 and Knuckles one, so this light turns off. But while they're going through, I'll turn them on. And this game's going to be interesting to play, Assault Retribution. This is a game that I used to play on my PlayStation. And I don't know, it didn't really make it. I know they had sort of like one of those 10-minute advertising slots on TV, but they must have only had about one of them. Because I saw it, and I was like, God, that's amazing. And then none of my friends got it, so I was the only person with Assault Retribution. I always thought it was just called Assault. But it's not, it's called Assault Retribution. And you were either a chick or a dude, and you ran through, and it was just like your basic sort of shooter, like where you control the gun with one joystick, and you had the movement with the left joystick and guns with the right joystick, and that game was amazing. I really enjoyed that. It was sort of like a shoot fest, but all good. Black Riot Redemption, I think that's the right name. And again, amazing game. It's only just come out. It's free to play on Steam. Go get it. And if you haven't done already, go watch Total Biscuit's WTF is of that, because again, very funny. But if you can't stand the WTFs, he did an overdub of the original advert, and that is equally as amazing. It's so funny. I will post a link in the description for that one. And obviously Minecraft, I don't think this is ever going to get taken down. This one's always going to be here. And they sort of go in rank of how important they are. So Sonic 3 and Knuckles probably wasn't the most important, but it was the first one. And that's probably what made it not as important, because when I was filming that one, I wasn't as confident as I am now filming this one, and then successively. So when I come to redo my Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it will probably be over here on the diamond block, which I haven't got yet, because obviously I haven't hit diamond level, and all the diamond things I find I use for tools and whatnot to build such things as these. So yeah, that's that. I'll just give you a quick show of my storage area, and you can see from here just how much cobble. That's mossy in there. I don't know if I should move that to a different box, but as you can see, oh, that was gravel. There's dirt. All these chests have got stuff in them. These are blocks, these are items, and there's a walkway around the edge that I need to fill in with fences. All my pickaxes and that are in these chests. Pickaxes are at the top because they're the most important, and then less important stuff as it goes down. I don't know why shovels are more important than swords. Having a bit of a logic melt there. My bows, my trusty bows. It's all good. The furnaces are in the floor here again for sort of ease of access. So they're not sticking out and that. And this is going to become my Gaming Hall of Fame. So with that sign, and I should probably work out the date. It's Monday the 9th of the 7th. And this won't stay like this. This room is just another one of those sort of note rooms that I do until I finish it. So Sonic 3 and Knuckles. If I can spell. Yeah, that's right. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Completed. Oh, completed, so rather. Loudest keyboard in existence. Completed 09/07/2012. And obviously that's the British date format because I am British. I am British. This leads around to another cave system that we can later explore, but I don't think it goes that far, and I think that actually leads out to a mine that's near my nether portal, which is nice. So we'll do that at some point. So yeah, there's my first sign in here, and obviously when I come to actually do this room, these will look more like trophies than just signs on a random stone wall, so that'll be cool. Oh, here's the second villager. He's not supposed to be down here. Maybe something's drawing them down here. Sugarcane farm for enchantment rooms and whatnot. And we can actually, since nothing's working down here the way I want it to, villager-wise, we can dismantle this little wall. And this leads around to my bedroom. I don't know if it's still night. Nope. But, yeah. And I hit a leak, and instead of sort of trying to patch it back in and block it back in, because I think we're right underneath the half-circular building here. This area was a leak, so I tunnelled around it managed to put some torches behind there to give it a bit more light. Hole in the floor, and then just built this around it, which I think sort of like a reverse fireplace. It's boring having fireplaces in houses all the time, so I figured that looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? I'll probably fix that with wood. And fire obviously burns things, so this is a little safer. Doesn't provide no light, but I think it's still cool. See, there's Jenkins. You've got a friend, Jenkins. You've got a friend. He's come to join you down here, and I don't know what type he is. He's not a vicar, I don't think. The vicars, I think he might be a vicar, or priest, or whatever they're called. So yeah, that was my base. This is my base. So that's basically it. And yes, I know the torches are like this. The torches are meant to be like this. I kind of like the fact that these are going up at one angle, and these are going up at a slightly sharper angle, which sort of... I don't know. I do like it, though. It is cool. And these don't lead to anywhere. They should really lead to somewhere. And they should all have glowstone in them, really, but unfortunately they don't, because I haven't been to the Nether enough times. But I will do. Eventually. This is... I've tried to build a wall to keep things like this from happening, and I suppose I should have probably built this too high to stop Lurch's cousin getting stuck there, but oh well. So now I'm going to just take a quick tour into the Nether, and I'll show you my Nether hub, or I'll show you my little room, which again is not that completed, but I've got ADHD, so I sort of start doing one thing, and then I go off and do another thing, and then I come back and do another thing, so this isn't the most put together world, but eventually all the projects will be completed and it'll look amazing. Well, you don't really complete projects in Minecraft, I feel. Ghast Explosions used to be a farm. I think Ghast Explosions took out some of the weaker brick that was here. Oh, I'm getting some frame rate issues. Are we alright? Yeah, we're cool. So yeah, we built this. This is my nether wart farm. That was a pain in the arse to try and get hold of some nether wart, because unfortunately, and I don't know why it lags so much when I'm in the nether. We'll just try and take this slowly. Oh, hang on. I don't need to be on any render distances. Normal. Yeah, we'll do short for while we're in the nether. See if that changes anything. I know I haven't got particles on, and the server's not overloading. So, sorry, I had an itch. Now, oh, okay, well, maybe I do need it on this. Normal. We'll go far for a couple of seconds. There's the fortress that we found, the nether fortress, but it didn't have no netherrack in it. The only thing it had was sort of soul sand. It's scattered around the outside of it. So we took all that, and then I had to go find another. I am running on 86-bit Windows. I should really be running 64-bit, as far as I'm aware, is the best. The others, like 32-bit and that, don't access your RAM properly, and I've got 8 gigs of RAM in this machine, and they're not being accessed properly, so what a waste. But yeah, this is the Nether hub. That was our fortress that we'd found. Obviously, I might need to change the ceiling on this to something a bit more hardcore. But yeah. So I'm going to take the long drive to Peacemaker's house, and I don't know if he wants this to be filmed, but I'm going to film it and then ask him. So I do my end of the bargain, and then it's up to him if he wants to show it. But this train ride takes a while, so I'm not going to film this. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna eat some watermelon as I go. Yummy. But I won't show you this trip. It's long as hell. And I don't think my frame rate likes it that much, or Fraps isn't liking it that much, so here we go. I will see you in either the next episode, which will be a tour of Nick's place, or we'll be back here building on projects, and I'll be rambling further about the sort of things I like to do in Minecraft. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.